Hi, we're taking a break with
Nathan,
Maggie.
Spencer.
Luke, Ben.
of
First day back.
Hell yeah. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey.
Yeah. Would you better just bring up the mic just a little bit? Yeah. That's good. And
Cool.
then so yeah, but first of all, thanks for letting me do this.
Thank
For
you
sure.
for having Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
for having us.
Yeah. Where are we right now?
This is Glendale, California, my hometown where I grew up. And this is my backyard.
It's a beautiful backyard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I walked in, I thought I was in a park or something. I mean, this is like such a, sick environment. From what I know, you're from Glendale, but then rest of you guys, well, I remember like we were talking before, but you're from Santa Monica, correct? And you're from Long Beach, and you're the only one that's from the Bay?
Yeah, I'm from the East Bay. I'm from Alameda.
Yeah. Ben, what about you?
I'm from OC.
Oh, you're from the OC. Okay. What, Irvine or
No, like Dana Point.
Dana Point?
area, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. How prior to like being in Santa Cruz, because I know that you guys are a Santa Cruz band. Like, did you guys know each other at all, or?
No. Yeah.
No, yeah, we met at school.
Okay. Yeah. Was it like just through a class, or was it just kind of like did you guys naturally just like how did you guys meet each
Should I
other?
tell the story?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's actually funny. I met Spencer because we were neighbors in our freshman year
Yeah.
dorm. And we didn't know each other very well, but there was a night when I was in Oakland and I was kind of stranded without a place to stay. So I just texted him and was like, hey, can I crash at your place tonight? And he like let me crash at his on his couch and everything, and there was instruments like all over the living room, and I had
Yeah.
never like played an electric guitar or like anything that would be in a band,
Yeah. Why were you stranded in Oakland in the first place?
because the person that I was gonna stay with just said I couldn't stay with them anymore. Like it
Oh,
was,
that's weird.
yeah, it was just like some weird thing, but it's totally fine. Like,
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad it happened because I got to Spencer's house, and we ended up jamming for the whole night. And I had never jammed before or anything. And he'd already been in two bands, and I just kind of was like, well, maybe we should just start a band. You
Okay.
know? And then from then on, we put flyers all over campus, and that's how we found Zion, who was like our other guitarist, and then it was the three of us, and we were trying to jam for like a while, right?
Yeah.
And then we were looking for a bassist, and I remember hearing from someone that the bassist of this jazz group that was playing around campus
Hell yeah.
listened to Cap and Jazz and Title Fight, so I was like, okay, that's cool. So I went up to Luke after one of their gigs, and I was super nervous, and I was like, hey, just, I want to start an emo band, would you want to jam? And
Yeah.
he was like, hell yeah. So Luke came along, and then I remember so vividly, like, the day that I saw the flyer that we found Nathan through. It was like super like rainy and cold in Santa Cruz, and I'm like on the way to the bus stop, and there's a flyer wrapped all the way around a pole,
Yeah.
kind of like this, and it's drenched in water. And I was like, oh, guitar player, looking for a band, Modest Mouse, like what was on there, Smashing Pumpkins, kind
Title
of
Fight,
Title
Hum.
Fight.
Dinosaur Jr. It
Right
was,
on.
Yeah, very kind of eclectic. Sonic Youth.
Yeah.
Super eclectic. Yeah.
So I just texted him, and he almost didn't respond to me. He's like, he almost was
Yeah.
because I think.
Yeah. At that point, I was very like beaten down because the flyers had been up for like a month at that point, and a lot of people had texted me saying they wanted to like jam, and most of them just like flaked, and I was very just like, okay, this is probably not gonna work. So then when Maggie texted me, I was like, not gonna respond because like I thought it was pointless, but then I did, and she was like, oh, like by the way, I have a drummer, and I was like, okay, do you guys have a drum kit? And she was like, yeah, and I was like, okay, like let's jam.
And your life has changed.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how, like, that began, and then Ben came around when we were recording. Just like, you guys like were friends for
Yeah,
a
I knew
while.
Ben for a while, and he's a
Um,
great producer. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
There
how
you
Ben
go.
recorded the album.
That's rad. Did you guys already had the name First Day Back, like when you were looking for members? Like, was that already something that was like sparked or what?
Mm-mm.
It's a Braid reference, right? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a few months into us playing that we named it, or like
Yeah, we were
several.
nameless for like a while.
Yeah.
We had a few iterations that we wanted to, like,
I think it was until we knew we had to play a show.
yeah.
It was like when we were like, okay, we should probably have a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys have other names in mind? Like, were there like any sort of like nominations?
dumb
Like-
Yeah.
There's some super random dumb ones.
There's some lore.
Yeah.
We were called August for like one day.
Dude, the next day after that,
Yeah.
I was like, hell no.
No,
like,
we
we're
I think
not.
we all came back to practice. We're like, nah, like this is not it.
Yeah.
New Tone.
Yeah, new tone.
New Tone.
New
Oh, I don't
Tone?
remember that
Was
one.
It was
the name of
'cause-
like a.
It's because in like one of the bathrooms like at our house, there's like a super like shitty old like wall heater thing, and then the brand on it was like New Tone, like N-U-T-O-N-E. But there's some other like super goofy names that we were trying to.
I see.
Yes.
Where's your previous guitarist at the moment?
He's doing classes at
Computer.
UCSC.
Computer engineering or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So he's like mainly kind of focused on that. That's like
Yeah, super
Yeah.
studious guy.
I see. Ben, how do you feel about being like a new guitarist for this band?
It's really exciting because I joined at a point where it was like kind of taken off a little bit,
Yeah.
but also kind of nerve-wracking because like, well, initially Zion was going to play this tour, and then I think just like school piled up and just kind of realizing how much work he actually had in front of him just didn't seem that realistic.
Yeah.
But for me, it put me in a weird situation where, like, the first shows I was gonna play. Oh, my third show was the first show of tour. We booked the 2 previous ones just so the Gilman wasn't the first show.
I see.
But yeah, it's been exciting.
Were you initially a fan of the band like before joining?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I met. Well, obviously I knew Luke. Luke was telling me like, yeah, I'm playing in this band. We play like title fight music.
He was in my jazz band for a bit, playing drums.
Yeah.
Damn.
But then I think I saw Maggie after a Bonicio show, which is the band.
Okay.
And then I was like, I just said like, hey, I like recording music, and if you guys want to record stuff, like I'd be down.
Okay.
So that was the initial connection,
I see.
and then, yeah, we recorded twice over like a year. But yeah. That's kind of how it started.
You guys got hella talented musicians in your group. I mean, like, this is like so. It was like already like watching you guys for the first time yesterday in LA was like, it all kind of like came together for me, you know, which was really nice because like listening to the record, of course, like it's there and watching the live videos and all that. But what I found interesting was the fact that like yesterday was the first LA show that you guys ever played, which is like kind of wild to me because you guys already feel like watching you guys, it feels like you guys are already a touring band. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. What was you guys' impression of last night's show?
It was so fun.
It was fun.
Probably like one of the most
best,
fun shows
yeah.
we've ever played.
Yeah, you guys were on one. I mean, that was
Yeah. I had a really great time.
yeah, that was really lit. And I was really looking forward to it because I watched you guys just Instagram story of like the Gilman show and just seeing like how hyped people were already, and like I was like telling a friend of mine like, dude, we have to go, we have to see this, like this is gonna be, we're witnessing history here, you know, like yeah. Plus like it's with like all your friends, so like, you know, in a way it was just kind of like a, I don't know, like I don't know if we're gonna see that kind of lineup again at some point, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's, yeah. So it felt very special. So I think you guys did like an awesome job.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you guys a bit more about the music related thing. Nathan, I noticed that like when I watched you playing guitar, first thing that I noticed is that you play a Gibson, and so when it comes to like, actually it's funny because I was talking with Ian from Train Breaks Down about this because he also plays a Gibson SG, And whenever I see somebody playing Gibson, it's not something that you see commonly because like it's more kind of like related to like something along the line of like dad rock or like you know AC/DC
Yeah.
or like Slash or just something along that line, and it's not something that I see locally. There's this YouTuber by the name of like Rhett Shaw who went to Coachella one year, and then like he basically observed everybody that was playing guitar and noticed that most people were playing Jazzmaster or Fender or something like that. You know what I mean? So then like I basically asked Ian the same question. I was like, well, how did you get like this inspiration to just pick up a Gibson? Because like it's not something that you commonly see, But in his case, it was like his inspiration was Devin Ocampo of Faircat, who played an SG, but also like he just kind of got into that style, and their music is pretty heavy too. But in your case, like, what's your reason of picking up a Gibson? Because I don't really commonly see that,
Yeah. It was actually Duster, like, way back when they were, like, first around in the 90s. They would play SGs, and actually, like, Stephen Malkmus of Pavement
Oh, true.
played an SG back then. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even that big of a Pavement fan, but, like, I saw a video of them playing, and I was like, that's a pretty cool guitar. So then I just got one. But then, like, I kind of got more into emo, and then I was like, okay, like, Davey Von Bolin of, like, Cat and Jazz and Promise Ring has, like, a brown SG.
Yeah.
And, like, Jeremy Enoch plays an SG standard.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I don't know. I was just like, oh, I guess this is kind of, like, synonymous with emo music in a way.
Interesting enough, yeah. It's just that I don't really see it like that often, so I think you're very based for picking that up.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are you guys all gearheads or not really?
I'm not.
Okay. Yeah. You guys kind of go with like whatever you have and just like, all right, this works,
Yeah, I mean, I used a pedal setup for the second time yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and my mind goes blank when I have to set it up. I'm like, Nathan, can you set it up for me? It's like, just follow the arrows.
Yeah.
I just can't, so, no.
Yeah, you were mentioning about how like the first time you picked up electric guitar was like the jamming with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I know for a fact that you're a harmonica player and a violin player. Which came first?
The violin, for sure.
Okay, so were you classically trained or some shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the 4th grade, they just told us pick an instrument, and I just picked the violin.
Okay.
So yeah, and I played it ever since.
Yeah, and harmonica was like, what was that like more of a recent thing or?
Yeah, it was just because I have like a solo project, and I thought it would complement it well.
Masumi.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, I got like a little set with 7 different keys, and just decided to use it for some first day back stuff as well.
Yeah, I think it works. It makes things more unique, So it's cool that like you're out there also playing instruments, not only but like singing at the same time. Yeah. Spencer, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about like, cause I listened to the It's Not Just a Phase podcast, like probably like one of the other interviews that you've done that was like a bit more of a long form, and I think I learned something about like how your dad was like a big skate punk guy. Right?
Yeah.
What band was he involved in? Just kind of like out of curiosity.
He was in a band called the Filthy Thieving Bastards, which was like a Irish like ska punk band.
Okay.
Yeah, and he played around the Bay Area. I think he opened for X one time.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he lived in San Jose and stuff, and they had like a big scene of that back then down there. So
I see. And he's a jazz guy now, right?
yeah, he played in a big band for a long time, and then he started like doing his own like he had his own recording studio that he would just like do like random jobs for. But yeah, now he works as a stagehand in San Francisco.
Have you ever had a thought of like recording everybody in the recording studio that you have?
Yeah, I was like, well, like we don't have it anymore. Like we used to live in a house that he had it in, but we couldn't stay at that spot anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it definitely would cross my mind like, oh, it'd be kind of sick if like my dad recorded this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also kind of think like it was cool to like work with Ben too, though. Like I feel like it was a little bit more like organic that way.
Yeah, because speaking of producer,
Yeah.
Ben, you're a producer, right? So you're out there recording other bands in your free time, or?
Yeah, trying to. Recently, it's been kind of tough to find the time to,
Yeah.
but yeah, just kind of like other Santa Cruz bands and
Yeah.
like friends of these guys and whatnot.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely looking to do more.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's really rad. That's really rad. Yeah. Also, when's the next jazz gig for you? Do you have anything
Oh, I think
lined up?
we've just played our final one probably
Oh shit.
because all of the Benicio members moved to the Bay.
Okay.
But it's okay. I hope they find a bassist up there. And I hope they keep playing, and then I'll visit them and hop on stage for a song or two, and I'll be satisfied.
Yeah. No. I wish I saw you guys play, because I mean, watching you play bass last night was like, that was incredible.
Thanks, yeah.
I kept complimenting this guy. I was like glazing his like bass playing
Hey,
the entire time.
I'll take the glaze. Yeah,
the emo Jaco Pastorius or something.
yeah you saw me emo Jaco, and I took
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's funny how, like, when we were writing the album, and I was also in this other band, we'd have like, sometimes I'd have 2 or 3 shows on the same weekend, and I'm like constantly playing these shows back to back. So, in a weird way, the genres melded.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of my bass lines in this band aren't just like simple, like 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of shit. It's very like dancey and up and down and scales and shit.
Yeah, I feel like it probably because of the jazz band experience that you had, you know, somehow like bled into like the first day
Totally.
back material, right? Like, you know, it kind of felt that way.
Yeah, without even trying, and it sounded cool, and I think it even added like a prog element to the jazz band where I was playing a little more heavier stuff. And it was
Hell
cool.
yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's sick. Since I brought the record with me, like, is it cool if we talk about that a bit? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are like, no. Let's not discuss this album whatsoever. Yeah. What is it called? Yeah, let's talk about the vinyl, because I was so like, I thought it was gonna be one of those things where I had to like wait a while for like, because record, you know, like vinyl takes a while for it to be made, you know, and then so when I saw like the photo of like the merch table that y'all had, I was like, holy shit, like you guys had it out like so quickly. How long was the process? Was it like a few months or something like that, or?
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 months.
Okay, this is what we have right here. And how many did you guys press? 500, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How many has been sold so far after these like two dates?
Maybe like 35,
No. Well, how many did we bring to Gilmer?
20. We sold all of them.
Yeah.
We sold like 15 last time. So maybe like 35.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
We only brought like 100 with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was scared that I was gonna miss out on it, like, you know. So I was like, low key gonna like text you like, yo, save me one. So I was like really stoked about it, you know. I wanted to ask about a couple of the songs on here, but I didn't notice there were photos. Oh, how sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, some cool collages. Yeah, I wanted to ask about some of the songs on here because I think there are like a few of them that really like, I mean, all of them stands out, but there's a few that like really like kind of put me in like a certain focus. Like, let's talk about 212, the Upstairs track. For that one, it's really cool because when I listened to it, I could see myself like chopping up some like some certain like anime scenes and like creating like an AMV out of it or something using that track, or I don't know, it feels like something out of like low-key kind of video game-ish too, like, you know, sort of like the mythical feel of it all. Was that song were you guys intentionally making it instrumental, or were there ever a previous version with vocals in it?
Yeah.
There was.
There's
Like,
a whole breakdown at the end.
The original like formation of the song, it had like a 2-minute like outro
Yeah.
where it got like loud and there was singing.
The
and
lyrics
stuff.
were cool too.
Yeah,
I
I mean-
remember the vocals being sick.
The reason why it's called 212 is because, and like upstairs is because the lyrics were about, my upstairs neighbors in my like freshman year dorm that were also her really good friends.
Yeah.
But it's funny because the apartment number was actually wrong. It was like, what, it was like 124 or something.
224 or something like
224,
that.
but I always
Yeah,
thought
okay.
it was 212 for some
Yeah.
reason. But
Yeah.
we just kept the name because it had always been that.
Okay.
But yeah, there was lyrics at the end.
Okay. Are you guys gonna release like because I don't know, it's cool to kind of learn about this lore, and like I'm like really curious about the lyrical version now. Are you guys gonna ever have like a little B-sides, like sort of a
Probably not.
alternate
It's
version?
recorded.
Is it?
Yeah,
I remember I was
from
like,
the first
this is
section.
too corny, and I was like, let's just cut it in half. And,
That's
use
why
the
I'm trying to
first part.
convince them to turn that into a song on the next album, just the breakdown with the lyrics.
I don't think I'll ever
Yeah.
let it see the light
Call
of
it
day.
downstairs.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
There
ha-
are some other things that could be on a B-side.
Yeah, I'm hella curious now that it's like the total alternate version. Cause like when I was listening to this, I'm like, this is awesome because like cause here's the thing is that like even listening to the other tracks, there are tracks out there that could totally work as instrumental, right? Like kind of in a way. But I feel like with this, I just kind of had it in mind like, yeah, I wonder like if before. I don't know. Even with like the vocal version, was the violin still in it, or did the violin take over the vocals, or so it was
Yeah,
anything?
right? At
Okay.
the beginning there was the violin.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the violin part was always there.
Yeah.
But I think I changed it a little bit once we cut out the ending.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah. I think that song's great. And then, but probably like my favorite track off of the record is probably like, Wait, Did You Hear That? I feel like, I don't know, like the first time listening to it, I was like, oh, this song is like really unique. It really stands out as a song of its own. But also like it somehow kind of became like one of you guys' more popular track kind of over time, right? Yeah. Did you guys expect that? Cause the thing is like I felt like it's just a very unique one like amongst the track list.
yeah. It's funny, that song came about during the recording process.
Okay.
So we had not planned to, like, it wasn't written and we weren't intentionally recording
Mm-hmm.
that song. But we were kind of trying to finish the album, like recording the album. We were feeling kind of rushed to finish like a different thing that we were working on, and we were feeling kind of defeated at the end of trying to finish another one of our songs.
Oh,
And so we're all
God.
kind of just in our, I mean, it was nice because we were in our own house. We recorded the album in our living room, and we're just like, okay, like,
Yeah.
what's going on. And then Nathan just started playing the riff that's in Wait Do You Hear That, just, whatever. And we all just started jamming on it. And I'm kind of just screaming in the living room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatnot.
Because the reason why I feel like that song is a little bit wild is because like, yeah, I was gonna ask like, what was like the first like idea that rolled out in order for it to kind of form this whole thing? Because like when I listen to it like in the background, it's like, oh, this is like it has like that chill emo ambiance going on with like the harmonics being played and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when I listen to it closely, I'm like, what the fuck? Because like I feel like everybody's playing something different every time. So like
Yeah.
so at the same time, I'm kind of like, wait, what was the first idea in this track? Like it's
There's no idea.
yeah.
The first idea was just the guitar with the
Yeah.
harmonics.
Yeah, you came to me and you were like, I'm making this song that's what did you say? It was like Joan of Arc type beat or like
No, I mean
Joan of Arc
that
type
song was
shit,
just like
yeah.
off like.
No,
I swear you
For the
said like
cup.
I want to make this song like American football or something. Didn't you say?
No, we were
I don't
all.
think so.
No,
We were all
in
there.
the living room, and he just started playing it.
We were super defeated. And I
Yeah,
was
we were
like,
just-
let
and-
me noodle real quick. and
Yeah, and then we all. I remember. Well, because the original recording is like 15 something minutes long, because it's literally just a jam. session.
Yeah.
And that's why it fades in like that, because we just had to like cut it. to
Yeah.
a certain
Yeah, like
portion.
we had made it like so quickly, like or just came up with like the idea and the parts so quickly that there was no structure to like the actual song, and so we're like, all right, Ben, just hit record, and then we're just gonna play it,
Yeah.
and then we'll
Find a
we'll
place
take
to
out
fit
like
in.
2 minutes, and then like that's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do, and that's exactly how it happened.
Because I noticed in the live version, like I feel like you guys like cut that song like pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that? You guys don't want to like extend it like
I think it's
15-minute jam or something like.
It would be sick because
That's our
that
set.
song is really fun, but I think it's also because like we actually needed to make a structure for that song for
Yeah.
playing it live. Like,
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's probably kind of why.
Yeah. So it was just born out of nowhere then. Like, you know, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You guys could like, you guys have an option of making it like, what is it called? Are you guys fans of Jimmy Eat World by any chance?
Yes.
All right. So if you ever listen to Clarity, there's a song called Goodbye Sky Harbor, and like there's like the last part where it just like extends like for like, I don't know. There's just
I know that part.
there's
I
like
know what
one
you're talking
instrumental that's just like beautiful, and it just somehow like the drums cuts off and it turns into like a breakbeat, you know, type stuff, and yeah, it just extends. But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think anybody would mind if you extended it for 10 minutes. Like
Maybe the full
B-side,
the full
yeah.
version. If you hear that.
Yeah.
It's 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
yeah, 212 with vocals on the B-side one, and then like it'll be like a 7-inch, you know, and then like on the other side it'll be like a 10-minute.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
one side is just the.
Our next EP is just one song.
Yeah.
That's just that song.
That would be sick.
Yeah, it's pretty epic. And overall, just kind of listening to it, like, I know that, I mean, it's pretty, like, clear that you guys are all a huge fan of, like, second wave stuff, right? You know, I mean, of course, even, it's crazy to look at, like, I mean, Spotify and, like, the algorithm and shit, but, like, you know how it says, like, fans also like, and then there will be, like, I see Jejun in there, the Jazz June, and, what's that other one? Lazarus Plot, like, you know, that's all in there too, you know. So it's pretty obvious that you guys all are like pretty honed in on that sound and like really are enjoying it. But for anybody who wants to learn about that second wave shit, do you guys have like yeah, I don't know, what is First Day Back's like, in you guys' opinion, an essential emo album that people should listen to? What's like a emo 101 in you guys' opinion?
Frame and canvas. I feel.
Yeah.
The Captain Jazz alphabet ethology or whatever the fuck it's however it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diary,
Diary.
Sunny Day Real Estate,
Yeah.
Shed.
American Football,
Mhm.
LP1 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shed, you said?
Shed, yeah, that's not really second wave at all though. Sorry, but
Still a good record regardless, you know. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else. Past Worn Searching, Raina Maria. For
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Jejun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. Do you guys still enjoy listening to it even to this day, like second wave stuff? Is that something that
Yeah.
It's
guys
pretty
enjoy?
much all.
It's all
I
we
listen
listen to on the way down
Finding
here.
Yeah, it's like infinite that genre. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ben, are you into second wave stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I got put on by these guys for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy it.
Okay. That's good. That's good. I brought you guys a gift if that's cool.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys are into it, but you know, I thought like it'll be cool to like bring you guys something.
Oh.
Yeah. Again, not a Nardwar thing. It's just I like to give stuff. Like, so, yeah.
Little nardy.
Yeah. I got this because I felt like the vibe of this record is like, I feel like it's a lot more heavier than your typical second wave stuff, but I'm sure like, you know, you guys have like seen these guys live before, but this is I hate to like pull it out, but so this record right here is here we go. Look Now, Look Again by Raina Maria.
My God.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude.
I remember the prior conversation that we had, you saw them at BFF and you had a best time, so
Yeah.
that kind of like made me think about it. And also like it's definitely like there's that in there too, you know, like sound wise and like some like certain inspiration. But this for you guys.
Oh, thank you so
nice.
much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to
so
Polyvinyl.
awesome.
There we go.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. But what is it like? Are you guys fans of Raina Maria in general, or?
They're my number
yeah.
one.
I think that's
like,
Maggie's like
It's
biggest inspiration.
number one for sure for me.
Yeah. You guys should play a show with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
We
would
had to
love
get on
to.
a bill, or we had our booking agent ask people that were setting up the Captain Jazz Raina Maria show
Yeah.
to be on it, but I doubt that'll happen. But either way, we're gonna be at that show, and it's gonna be sick
Yeah,
as hell.
I'm gonna. I mean, I almost am happy that I can just experience it as an
As
audience
member,
member,
yeah.
just because it was the best set I've ever seen when I saw them at Best Friends.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how much I loved them until I saw them live.
Yeah.
Because it's like one of those things where I just would stay up and like watch old YouTube videos of them playing.
Yeah.
And I just never thought that they would play again. And yeah, I just didn't realize how much I love them up until I was like
Yeah.
Um,
So you don't own that record or anything, like, you know? Or
I actually do own that record.
You do own it? Okay,
but
gotcha. Yeah.
it's mine.
I don't.
So
Okay,
yeah,
I
this is gonna
don't.
be the band's record.
yeah. Then yeah, definitely have it. I think that's
Yeah.
like a 25th anniversary reissue or something like that. You know, so like
Cool.
it's definitely colored or something. I don't know if you care
Yeah,
about that.
it
but,
says-
like yeah.
Stripe
So
with brown splatter.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
Yeah, wow.
so that's for you guys. Yeah.
Really thoughtful.
Oh, so you guys are going to the Captain Jazz Raina Maria at what Palladium? Are you guys gonna go to that one or?
It's
Uh,
Great American
yeah.
Musical.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh, you're going to Great American Music Hall.
Yeah.
Damn, Captain Jazz is playing there.
I can't believe it.
That's a small venue. Like,
Is it?
yeah, kind of. Like, it's like size of a Fonda, I think. It's a bit more of a mid-size because they're playing the Palladium in LA, and that place is like huge.
Oh really?
Yeah. That's where like I don't know some rappers will play like
Yeah.
spots like that, you know.
I'm
So-
excited to see them in a smaller venue. I feel because when I saw them at Best Friends, it was like I don't know, it was a lot.
Yeah, the thing is like the Best Friends is like fun, but like during the day it's so hot that like it was kind of hard to like block the sun and just
Mhm.
kind of like watch it, you know. So
Yeah.
like, yeah. Are you guys planning on going this year?
Oh for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are you guys most excited to see for this year's?
Mineral.
Mineral.
Mineral, yeah.
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 I don't really know the lineup.
Texas is the
Well,
reason.
Yeah,
Cool,
it's a good one.
Penfold. Yeah.
February.
That's true.
Your
Yeah,
friends are
true.
playing. Memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Jimmy Eat World, obviously. as well.
I think that's my number one. Jimmy World probably. Yeah. Them playing like a Clarity set. That'd be really fun, you know. Yeah. So I'm stoked on that. But besides like, cause you guys are on California tour right now. Like, what's like the next plan at the moment? Do you guys have like any other things like planned at the moment? Are you guys trying to record like more new stuff, or what do you guys have in mind for the little future first day back plan?
We're playing in Philadelphia in November. We have some other stuff that we probably shouldn't
Yeah.
say yet. That will be like fun.
Really, really cool stuff.
We're playing it. We're trying to plan another tour for like December. It'll just be a U.S. tour, not the full U.S., but like
Middle West.
Yeah.
not the Midwest, but like,
But like
Or no, I mean
West Coast, but a little more inland.
yeah,
than
Yeah.
California.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to plan a Japan tour right now as well.
Okay.
For what was it, like spring of 2026?
Like September 2026.
Yeah, September of 2026.
Okay.
So that's really cool.
Yeah.
But we're always writing, you know, and it's nice because I feel like we don't really feel pressure to like, oh, we need to put out another album. It's just like it's still really fun, so we just do it all the time.
Yeah. It still feels pretty new, right? I mean, like, you know,
For
Yeah.
sure.
especially like the whole overall experience of it. I mean, like, I feel like things are like happening like very fast for you guys, and in the most positive way possible, like, you know. So yeah. I wanted to ask, like, because I saw maybe it was like a screenshot that maybe like one of you guys posted on your like story or something, but like did Ned from like Title Fight follow you guys? Or did he just message you guys saying like this album was fire, or what's the deal with that?
He emailed us after Graham from Hot Stuff Productions posted a set we did where we covered Crescent Shaped Depression at the very end.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, like I saw this. By the way, I was a fan before I saw the Title Fight cover though, but I just wanted to reach out and say, like, you guys are cool. And then I was just like, I
What the
responded.
hell?
I was like, okay, like, I was like, this is insane. Like,
You're like, okay.
I didn't know what to say. I was like, yeah, we're huge fans of Title Fight.
Yeah.
And then he was like, offered to help us.
Just like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
But he's a very generous and kind
Yeah,
person.
really sweet
Yeah.
person.
their Instagram also followed us for like 2 seconds and then they unfollowed
Yeah, they did it
us.
for because I think one of the members, like accidentally was on the Title Fight Instagram
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
they followed us because the next day like Title
Shane
Fight
and Ben like
followed us, but then the Title Fight Instagram
unfollowed us.
Yeah.
Which is totally
We have a
valid.
screenshot of it though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna frame it.
Yeah.
The follow.
You had to be there, like
Yeah.
kind of a vibe. Yeah. No, that's crazy. Have you guys met Ned, or like, you know, planning on
Just over
meeting
like
him?
Zoom,
Yeah.
but
Balls, yeah.
We invited him to Philadelphia.
yeah.
Okay. hopefully like rest of the members could like come through and like watch you guys play.
That would be
Mhm.
That would
awesome.
be awesome.
Yeah, are you guys huge Title Fight fans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my religion.
That's your religion?
I feel like that's the band we like initially
I
bonded
mean,
over.
yeah, that's why the Crescent
as a band.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What do you because it is wild to me because like back at the time when Title Fight was like releasing records and stuff, it was like they were popular, but like I feel like it's not really to the level of like how people are looking at them like now, because I feel like the younger generation has like a lot of connection with that band currently, not only through, of course, I think social media algorithm and stuff like has been like helping that out, but also I think sound wise like there's a lot of like people who could really connect with their music. Why do you think that is? Why do you think they're connecting with like a lot of youth currently?
I think the the longer an album is out, the more significance it gains.
Yeah.
Like, I think Shed is like integral to a lot of music, like a lot of emo albums that come out nowadays. It's just like you can say the same thing about that Captain Jazz album. Like, they were just kind of like influential as hell, and like that goes through generations and like.
Yeah.
It was also just like really good.
Yeah.
Like
No one else has done it like that.
yeah, like they took the hardcore thing in like a really crazy direction.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I see. Do you guys like Hyperview?
I do.
Yeah, not as much as Shed. Because that's the more shoegazy one, right?
Yeah. People have very mixed reception about it, but it's always fun like kind of hearing people's opinion about that record very much because it's always like either Shed or Floral Green, but like
Mhm.
with the Hyperview era, it's kind of like that was like a really interesting one, but also inspired a lot of people too. Like,
Yeah.
get into it.
Yeah.
I respect that they were just like, I want to do this,
Yeah.
and
Me
like,
too.
just did it. So
That's perfect. They have a hardcore album, a shoegaze album, and then Shed is the perfect middle ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like,
Yeah.
they have a good scope now.
Yeah. When I saw them, it was like it was kind of interesting because it was for the Hyperview tour, and then they did this thing where like they would start off with like Murder Your Memory, which is like a really dreamy kind of song, but people were still stage diving, even though like how mellow it was, like what the fuck, like, and then like right afterwards they go into Shed. it's like there'll be like some weird transitions like that. I was like, whoa, this kind of like took a 180, like it was just like I don't know. So it's kind of cool to like see that like a band like this is like, I don't know, maybe eventually First Day Back will do a shoegaze record and we'll see what's gonna happen, Yeah.
One day.
True that.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll wrap up in like a couple more questions, but what do you call? In terms of like touring, like you were saying something about doing a Japan tour at some point, but like, are there like any other places that you guys want to visit that you guys have in mind?
East Coast.
Yeah, I think definitely the East Coast.
Midwest.
The Midwest was gonna be
I would want to
fun.
just do like the whole U.S. for sure.
Yeah.
We surprisingly have a lot of listeners in London. It's
Okay.
like number 5 or something like that.
Okay.
And so I would love to go out there and play in the UK, play in Europe
Okay.
as well. I don't know, just want to go everywhere, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Weren't you in London like not that long ago?
Yeah, I was there this summer.
Okay.
And I was actually, I was getting recognized by people just at shows and whatnot, which was really surreal.
That's sick.
And it was really cool because I got to see what the scene was like out there.
Yeah.
It was really cool to see kind of the blend between the windmill scene, which is more like Black Country New Road,
Yeah.
which is still super like raw and emotional, but then also having
Very. Yeah.
the US emo mixed in as well. So
Yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah, Black Country that's a wild band. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Because you saw Numbers there too, right? Like,
Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
did you hang out with Christian and those
It
guys
was
too?
I think it was like the first time I actually like spoke to Christian.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
or just in person, because we had met over Zoom and whatnot. And
Yeah.
it was my first time meeting Namirs, and it was really cool to see them
Yeah.
out there for sure.
Is Christian helping you guys out with booking and stuff too, or?
Yeah, we have him and Troy co-booking for us.
Okay.
Troy he does Tour Peachy,
Okay.
so.
Yeah. previous to like having like these really, of course, very talented bookers like Christian, like who's been doing, of course, February and stuff like that too. Did you guys ever book shows like by yourself, or was that like who was responsible for doing that?
I feel like it was mostly me.
Yeah.
And it was just, I mean,
It was hard.
booking shows, it was kind of just like, okay, like, I'm having a house party, do you want to play? It was like,
Just invitation and shit.
kind of super. And then we have like, I mean, Santa Cruz has a really cool venue called Sabrosa, which I'm sure you are aware of.
The one with like books and shit and like
Yeah, it's like a little library,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
really easy. Like, you have friends that host shows there, and you're like, hey, like, want to do this? And then
Sure.
it's
Yeah.
open, you go. But yeah, I initially was trying to book the tour, like, just ourselves,
Mhm.
but it was so difficult, and I'm really, really thankful that Christian came around.
No,
So,
definitely, man. Yeah.
yeah.
Here, a couple more. I keep saying couple more, but like,
No,
I'm like,
don't
I
go.
keep getting like
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Also, like, thank you, like, for doing this. Like, it's so much fun to like, of course, like, I got to know you guys a little bit early on, but get to know you guys even more. It's like,
Anything for you.
it means a lot. Nah, man. This is something that I've been asking these days, but is there anything that you want to see like implemented into like the modern music scene, or is there like certain things that where you're like, oh, this shit has to be like out of there? Because I recently talked with Kyle from Versus Self. I interviewed Gate. I don't know if you're familiar with Gate at all, but like a little sick ass math rock duo, like And then I was basically asking them this question because like I got this through like a little AMA through like the story that I posted, and one of the things that Kyle was saying was that certain show off behavior needs to stop, because like that's been like kind of like lately it's been like disrupting like venues, because of like these like harder bands that's been coming through and stuff like that, and it feels like when those bands come through and when DIY spaces gets shut down, then there'll be less bands that's able to like book and have opportunities to play. So just that is like an example. I don't know, do you guys have like a certain sentiment, or do you guys have like I don't know, have things in mind where it's like, okay, in the music scene that I'm looking at right now, I like to see more of this, or is there certain things where you're like, I want to see less of this? Do you guys kind of have that?
I think something I would like to see more of is just more like vulnerability. I think with this kind of music, it almost seems like it should be a given, just because of, it just seems like it should be a given, but I think at times it's still hard, and it is hard to truly like be vulnerable through the music, and also when you're playing live. And I just think it's really important right now, just because of how messed up the world is, and especially people our age, I think, need to come together. And the only way to do that is to be super vulnerable, and just like, we're all at the show for the same reason, like or hopefully like just to enjoy the music. And I don't know, I just feel like it'd be really cool if everyone felt more comfortable to just be themselves and talk about the things that they believe in and their individual experiences, because most likely like other people are going to be able to relate to you, and it's like, I don't know, just building community type thing.
Yeah.
So,
I agree. Yeah. I feel like also like with like you guys' bands too, like you're kind of creating a bit more of a diversity in sound as well. Like, and I feel like that's also part of vulnerability too, right? Like because sometimes like I'll go to like certain shows and like for the first time watching it, you're like, okay, this is actually kind of cool. I didn't know there was a scene like this or whatever. But then after a while, it's like kind of same band, it's like same set after same set after same set of like certain things where I'm like, I kind of want to see something that's a bit more like just a bit more vulnerable and like something less intense and like just I don't know. I feel like especially with like last night's show, I feel like maybe there will be like more people inspired to like kind of create a sound like that, or like
And I want to say, like, I feel like a lot of people probably do like, I feel like me personally, I get really crazily inspired, right?
Yeah.
And it's something that I'm really thankful, like this feeling that I have.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm also thankful that I'm okay with kind of just running with it,
Sure.
And I think that's kind of a hard thing something that's like kind of difficult for some people is to like act on like these moments where they feel kind of crazy or like inspired or whatever. But I just want to encourage everyone who feels inspired to like just take it to the max, you know, like don't feel just like don't let anyone make you feel weird about it, because the number of times that I've been made to feel weird about the insanity of like the music and whatever that comes with it, like it's such a great feeling to feel like this, and you should just be able to do, you know, you just do what you want to do, you know?
Yeah, I think
type thing.
I think being in the environment like that too, maybe some people do struggle with like, you know, being themselves and stuff. You know? So it's like they end up following something because other people think it's cool, but I'm like, nah, dude, just do whatever you want. Like, yeah. So
It's like people crave that, you know, just to see people doing their thing.
yeah. So all in all, you guys are based. That's what's happening here.
I just want to say, like, I think it's important just like make the music you want to make. Like, it doesn't need to like sound a certain way. Like, you don't need to be in like a hardcore band for like people to think that you're hardcore. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're like making music that is sincere, then like everyone will notice, and like you don't need to sound a certain way just because you think like that's the way the scene is, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Ben, do you think these guys are based?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Are they just following trends, or are they just like?
Yeah, they're just following trends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all for fame and money, right? I mean, that's kind of like.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
We set the trends actually.
Sure that. Yeah. Okay.
I also, going off of that, sorry, I also think that kind of comes back to the importance of like DIY stuff and DIY space, because like vulnerability and like feeling like you'd be able to like make any sort of like music that you would want to make like is directly connected to DIY spots, and like it kind of like emphasizes the importance of like keeping them around. And I for sure like back the like respect the space kind of like deal that a lot of DIY places have, because like without them, like, you know, a lot of these like subcultures like can't really exist.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, I totally agree. Before I ask one last question, let me just check the camera real quick. Stay there. Everything's good. Okay. So once again, thanks for taking your time. I really appreciate like everything you guys do, you know. And I've been looking forward to this for like the longest time. So like actually to come around to like Cali, and because I don't know, probably the last time I saw you guys was at the observatory, right? Like when its name was Epion and Journal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that was really sick. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys. So First Day Back has been together since like what 2024, right? Just like beginning of or whatever. Yeah. So and since then, you guys met so many different people, played some shows, and experienced recordings, and put out music and all that. And yeah, I don't know. I guess my question is like, what encourages you guys to keep playing music? And of course, like that factor is like different for a lot of people, because, of course, at a certain point, like you could feel like discouraged or not want to do this shit at all. But maybe there's like certain things you see, like, hey, like watching the fans singing along, or maybe you're just simply doing it because you just want to make something really cool, or you know what I mean? Like I'm sure it's different for each of you guys, but like, what encourages you guys to keep doing this?
Should we go one by one?
Or you guys could say it in unison, like I was like, First Day Back. The love of the music.
I don't know. Probably just like having people come up to me and be like, telling me that we inspire them to make music. Like hearing someone say that for the first time was just like insane. And seeing people like cover like my guitar parts is also just awesome. Yeah, that's very inspiring.
Yeah.
To keep writing.
I think for me, it's just it's just the most fulfilling thing just in my life, and I feel like I can't replicate that like anywhere else, and so I'm like, I need to keep doing this. It feels so great.
Yeah.
But then now that we're playing it live, and just when people come up yesterday someone came up to me, like basically in tears, and was like, your music really helped me get through a hard time. And just, we get emails sometimes like that of just how much our music means to certain people.
Yeah.
And that is also like really encouraging and really makes me want to keep writing, because it means that my own experiences and everything that in my life that influences the music is also influencing other people, and like, I don't know, it's like an outlet for me, and I'm happy that it can be an outlet.
Oh,
for other people
absolutely.
as well, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I think a lot of people were inspired, including Andrew from Nuzzle. I mean, he bought your record right afterwards, and like, and yeah, I think he left like, bro, I got to get this band back together.
That would be crazy.
No, I mean they're planning on it, but he was very happy to watch you guys though. Yeah,
That means a lot.
yeah.
I mean, for me, it's just like, it's super fun. Like, just in general, like I really like am appreciative of like creative outlets, and like the fact that I can do it like with all of my friends is like so freaking epic, and I can like feed off of like their inspiration. And I mean, yeah, like I wouldn't would have ever said that like, oh, like this is gonna be like some bigger thing, but and it's like, so that just makes it like so much more like absolutely insane that like we're like playing like on a tour right now, and we like have people that like back us, and like we have people that like are inspired by us. It's like so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think in general, just like it's so fun, and like it's an outlet, and it's like a really good like learning experience also.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just think we have a lot of potential as a band, and that inspires me a lot, because like this is a great album that we came up with, but I know we have like 8 more albums inside of us at all times. Like,
Damn.
we could always just make. Yeah, we're like, we've already written 4 or 5 songs like for a new one, and we're just like, I see us being able to keep releasing and like making as much, like having a true audience helps, because like we can distribute this and people will react however they want to it, and like probably in a good way, hopefully, but that's what encourages me, is like what the future might hold for us.
Yeah. What about you, Ben? Fame and money, or?
Well, I don't know. It's like, it's crazy to me that people like are enjoying the music and are so stoked to meet the band. Given I didn't write anything, I'm just here. But I mean, like I recorded it, I worked hard on the record, so it's just like that feeling of validation is it's almost like a high.
Your contribution is huge. I mean, like this is yeah. I think like you made you helped made these guys vision happen. Like I think that's a
I appreciate it.
that's a definitely
Without you.
that's definitely the biggest part. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I also like when there's like old heads who are like,
Oh,
this
yeah,
takes me
that
back
shit.
to the first time I heard The Promise Ring
Yes.
in 1998.
What's the Bandcamp comment we got? It was like, I'm a 35-year-old piece of shit, and this reminds me of high school or something like that.
Yeah, those are the doozers.
Those are
Shout out to
good.
that guy.
Yeah.
We read the Bandcamp comments.
Yeah, we read everything, by the way. Like,
Yeah,
everything.
What was by far the funniest comment that you've seen?
that one was pretty. The 30.
Yeah, that one was
pretty
good.
funny.
Yeah. Has anybody hit PR with your songs or anything like that?
What do you mean?
Like at a gym doing personal record, like.
Oh,
I
Luke's
don't know
mom.
if it's- oh yeah, my mom does work out to our album, like constantly. I'll walk in and she's like blasting "Gone On." I'm like,
Yeah, I read that comment recently. I was listening to some like Japanese pop stuff, and then like this guy commented like, I'm a 200-pound bodybuilder and just hit my PR with this track. I was like, hell yeah. So the same thing could happen with First Day Back during 212. Like,
Yeah, that would be the right
workout
song.
music.
yeah, it's pumping iron.
Bass player who covered.
Oh yeah,
Sure, okay.
super buff bass player on Instagram Reels covered one of our songs, and that was.
That was pretty epic.
I hope he gets a PR to Shiro.
Yeah, y'all gotta send me that. But yeah, But yeah, first of all, I know you guys got to get to Haven pretty soon, and like, you know, I think I'll come through to the show tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Cool,
Please do.
bro,
That'd be
like, you know,
amazing.
yeah, and who knows, maybe it might be better than last night. You know, Haven is pretty legendary, and
Yeah,
It
who
is.
knows?
We'll see.
we'll see how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
But again, I just want to say thank you for doing this, man. I feel like I learned a lot about you guys, and you know, and I've been looking forward to doing this for a while, and also like nice to meet you guys for the first time.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
me
I'm
too.
really looking forward to what you guys gonna be doing next and all that good stuff. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thanks
We're
so
happy
much.
to be
yeah, of course. So just to wrap
It's an
things up,
honor.
don't forget to follow TakeBreakKazu on Instagram, YouTube, as well as TikTok, and don't forget to follow First Day Back on Insta, and keep listening to them and go to their shows. And we're out. See you later. Peace.